Huwag kang lalabas masyado ha, nakakaitim yung araw.
Na-try mo na bang magpa-bleach?
Lalo kang gaganda pag pumuti ka.
They say beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. But does it only come in one shade? The Philippine archipelago is made of more than 7,000 beautiful islands that all have something to offer. The country that houses over 100 million people is often praised for its historical structures, unique delicacies, and incontestable Filipino hospitality. However, there's more to the country and its people than meets the eye. The beauty industry is thriving in the country as a result of the constant image consciousness that is present in every individual's mind, even without their awareness. With 85% of Filipinos coveting fairer complexion, skin whitening creams alone, in principle, can keep the local beauty industry afloat. In a country deemed as naturally beautiful, why do we conform to beauty that is manufactured by the foreign?
Lumaki ako, hindi ko na-consider na maganda yung sarili ko. Kasi parang nagkaroon ako ng self-insecurity.
Girlie was born and raised in an environment that considered fair skin as the standard of beauty.
Nung binubuli ako, actually sinisisi ko pa nga yung mama ko eh. Kasi sabi ko, ma, ano bang pinanglihin mo sa akin? Bakit ganyan ang kulay ko? Bakit ganito? Tapos yun, sabi ko, tama sila kasi tingnan mo, itim-itim ko sila kasi mapuputi sila. Tapos sabi ko, yung buko, tingnan mo na parang naninigas. Sabi ko, yun, kaya na mas lalo akong nakaano. Piling ko nun, yung ang pangit-pangit ko. Nung elementary, medyo hindi ko papansin. Tapos nung high school na, doon ko mas angat yung mga kaklase ko kasi halos nung nag-aral ako sa Holy Angel. Tapos nung nag-aral ako doon, mas marami ng magaganda ang putis, flawless sila. Wala kang masyadong friends noon kasi parang gusto ng iba, ay, mas maganda yon, doon sila gumugrupo.
Hello po, good afternoon po. Planning po.
Process po nung ginagawa niyo yung procedures na yun, naisip niyo ba na ito na yun? Pag tumuloy ito, mas gusto ko na yung sarili ko.
Oo. Nung siguro first week, medyo, nagiging smooth naman. Sabi ko, magiging na tayo naman, maayos naman. Kaso lang, hindi ko rin kasi na-sustain yung yung financial kasi mas mahal siya. Tapos yun, nag-stop din. Minsan makakabili ka, minsan hindi ka na makakabili. Parang sabi ko, kahit gusto ko siya, hindi ko na rin matutuloy-tuloy. Parang kasi mahal nga.
It's safe to say that Girlie's story isn't unique. She's not the odd one out of a bunch. Because truth be told, there are many like her. But how did this happen? How did this line of thinking become so embedded in the Filipino mind?
The Spaniards were here for more than 3 centuries. 333 long years. And after that long period of colonization from the Spaniards, the Americans took over and stayed here for another 3 decades. The Japanese briefly for 3 years. So that was quite a long period for Filipinos to go through. Prior to the coming of the colonizers, we lived a very simple life, what with the customs and traditions of the Filipinos. But with the coming of the colonizers, suddenly we were brought into somehow a new world. The Spaniards brought a different culture, so with the Americans. The Spaniards impressed in the Filipinos that they are superior in almost everything. during pre-colonial days, Filipinos were happy with how they look like physically. We usually don this, morena type of complexion. We belong to the brown race, so never mind if you are quite dark. We are used to it, and we are proud of it. The Filipinos' notion of beauty now, especially the modern Filipinos, you must have a fair skin, fair complexion. For many Filipinos, perhaps they considered it a source of confidence if they are able to appear, look like, just like the Westerners.
The impact of colonization cannot be underestimated as we still see traces of its effects till today.
Bakit po sa tingin niyo na nagko-conform pa rin po tayo sa Western standards ng beauty as opposed to yung sarili na lang po natin?
Kasi nga, yung masyadong malalim yung pagmamahal tayo. Kahit na sabihin pa na iba na ang concept ng beauty ngayon, ay iba na yung kulay, no? Brown. Pero sa Pilipino, hindi naman lahat, no? Majority ng Pilipino, ganun pa rin. No? Kaya, di ba, pag pupunta ka sa grocery, titingnan mo, mga produkto na pampaputi, ang dami. At lahat yun, bakit siya dumadami? Kasi merong consumer. Kasi kung wala namang consumer yan, bakit pa magpuproduce, di ba?
The way that we perceive things locally has been drastically affected by the imported.
Dahil nga, historically, yun eh. Kailangan ng, re-education. Kasi ito yung miseducation ba na pagtingin na ang mga bagay na galing sa West ay ang pinakamaganda. So kapag galing sa Asia yung mga bagay ay low quality. Yun. So yung pagtingin na dapat ang standard ng kagandahan, standard ng quality ay Western. Dala-dala talaga ito, no? Yung kolonyal na pagtingin.
Sa akin, si Marian Rivera.
Marian Rivera.
Angel Locsin. Gusto ko si Angel Locsin.
Si Liza Soberano.
Merong standard ng beauty. Usually, ang standard ng beauty ng mga artista. Di ba? Yung may kamukha siya dapat, mga artista. Di ba? Sikat yung mga ganun. Uy, kamukha mo si Sharon Cuneta, kamukha mo si Marian Rivera. Kailangan magpaputi ka, maganda ka. Yung mga ganun. So, yun yung standard. Tapos, ang sang ilong. Kaya ang taas din ang market ng mga beauty clinic.
Nowadays, the culture, it's naiiba eh. It evolves, no? Yung mentality na yan, naiiba with time, even with the younger generation. Younger generation consider a fairer, a whiter skin, okay, a lighter skin, something that tells of their economic and socio-cultural place in society. Okay? But because yung colored, parang sinasabi mo, doon yun, nabibilad sa araw, di ba? That's the thinking eh. Pag ikaw hindi maganda ang skin mo, you're exposed to the elements, of course. Parang ganun ang sinasabi.
Do you think that having lighter skin makes people comfortable?
Most of them. And most of them would want lighter skin because they see it in other people. That's why I see with my barkada, that's what I see in other places when you get to meet people. No? The color, you usually tend to look at the skin color. To them, it's very important. Tayo kasi, we have a culture of, kung ano yung fad, then let's go for it. And people tend to imitate or tend to want to have lighter skin because they see it in everybody.
Actually, nung bata ako, it doesn't bother me anyway. But then, as I grow up, at the age of 19, like that, dun lang ako nag-start parang conscious, and then, insecure sometimes, with other people who are so white skin, and parang ano lang, it's a normal thing for me. But then, sometimes, when I see people in a website or in social media who are using beauty products, doon ako na, parang ang ganda. And then, as I see myself, parang gusto kong i-enhance yung complexion ko. I can say na I gained self-confidence, and lalo na especially sa work ko, I need to step up. And then, before, I can say mahiyain ako. There was a time na yung bata ko, magkukulong lang ako ng kwarto. Even though there are visitors coming, nahihiya ako na although there are times na they can compare me to my sister, which is have white skin, and then parang nahihiya ako before. And when I got a lighter skin now, it gave me more self-confidence.
Curly and Sarah might be different in complexion, but they are similar in many ways. They were both raised in a society that deems the natural brown color of Filipinos as a symbol of impurity and lowliness. Their stories are a reflection of a country that still cannot move on from its past. But not all hope is lost. We can change the course of history if we can embrace ourselves for who we truly are, not allow our past to define us, and lift each other up instead of holding each other back.